Hello kids, welcome to my class. So in this video, we are going to see the types of water aquatic animals and the types of aquatic plants. Some plants like duckweed and water hyacinth float freely on the water. These roots also float and are actually not fixed to the soil. So this is called the floating plants. That is, their roots are not fixed to the soil. Next, actually they have a spongy bodies with empty hair-filled space that actually enable them to float on the water. And some plants like the water lily, lotus have roots that fixed plants to the soil at the bottom of the pond. See, this is called the fixed plants. So floating plants will be on the layer of the the ponds, and the fixed plants, their roots will be fixed on the soil. And the special thing about these floating plants is that in these plants, the stomata are located on the upper surface of the leaves, and this helps them to take in the air. And the stems are actually very flexible. They blend with the flow of the water, and that's why the roots, the stem will not get damaged by the strong water current. And in other plant type is the underwater plants. So such as hydrilla, tape grass. So these are the underwater plants. The roots fix them in the soil. They have a thin narrow leaves with no stomata. They breathe through their body surface, and the same thing like the floating plants, this also stem will be very flexible and actually have the air spaces. And these are different from the fixed plants. At the edge of the water in a pond, lake or a river, plants like bulrushes and the pyrus grow with the parts of their stems and roots underwater. These plants have actually a tough root system, okay, which allows them to grip the soil firmly. These, like the rivers, it can be found in the pond, lake as well as in the rivers. So far we saw about the aquatic plants and the three types of aquatic plants, and now we are going to see about the aquatic animals. Aquatic animals means the animals that live on the water. You would have heard about the turtle or the fishes or the animals that live on the water. So now in this video we will see about the aquatic animals. Like all the animals, even the fish also need oxygen to survive. Do you know how they survive underwater? They survive with the help of the gills, their special organs which is helping them to breathe under the water. So now in this picture you would have been seeing a structure of the fish. These fish have fins that helps them to swim and stir through the water. These tails which is helping them to move forward, or it is helping them to move in a direction. Okay, actually most fishes have a hand bag called the swim bladder that helps them to keep afloat on the water. And another special thing about the fish is that they have a very good eyesight. Fish have large eyes with no eyelids, and also with an eye on each side of the head, which is helping them to see at once in all the direction. Actually, the fishes are a cold-blooded animals. This means that their bodies are as cold as warm water around them. Some type of fishes swim in groups called shoals or schools. They move together to actually stay safe. And there may be thousands of fishes in a school. They all swim together in the same direction and at the same speed. This makes them appear like a large animals that actually scares their enemies away. As well as these sharks are fishes too. But while most fishes lay eggs, most sharks give birth to young ones. Another way in which the sharks are different from other fishes is that sharks do not have bones. The dolphins, seals, sea lions, walruses and whales also live in water, but they are not actually fishes. They are the animals. Unlike the fish, they have no gills. They have lungs, which is helping them to live on the land as well as to survive some time on the water. They have to come up to the surface to breathe from time to time, and as well as they doesn't lay eggs, they give birth to young ones, and they will feed milk to the young ones. Therefore, they are not fish, they are mammals like us. Duck, goose or swans also are called a waterfowl because they spend most of the time on the water. Have you seen their feet? Their feet will be webbed feet because it is helping them to swim easily on the water. And as well as they have a coating of oil on the feathers, which is helping them to keep dry even when they go on the water also. As well as the type of foods they eat is, they eat water insects, snails and some small water plants. So kids, from this video you would have understood the types of aquatic plants, how they survive in water, and types of aquatic animals and the special organs which is helping them to survive on the water. Thank you kids.